everybody, this is Miss K and welcome to Miss K Going Postal. So, I wanted to come to you to have a little frank discussion. Not really a discussion, just a little, convo, you and me and you. Because today I was approached by MHA that I work with in my particular department. And she said, hey, Miss K, I just got a question. Because, I'm concerned. What's going to happen to us with all these changes going on? What are we supposed to do? Should I be looking for a job? Do we have job security? I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to sit here and wait and try to figure out if they're going to keep us, if they're not? I'm utterly confused. And I kind of felt this particular MHA's pain. They have a child, they're married, they got a house, they got a car, they got bills, and they want to know how to move forward. And I know for a lot of you guys everywhere, with so many things happening, especially if you're not career yet, you're kind of, scared and nervous, like what the hell is going to happen in the next couple of months? Shit, should I be looking for a fucking job? I mean, like Amazon, well, not Amazon ain't hiring dogs. They laying off motherfuckers at shit. So is Walmart too. It's a recession, baby. Everybody cutting shit by the wayside. But I understand because when you're not career, you're kind of uncertain already as it is. If you're even going to keep this job, can you make it? These people getting on your motherfucking nerves. Sometimes they work too motherfucking hard. It's like, ugh. And now with all this going on, with the changes, with closing stations and combining shit and possibly, maybe accessing, employees to different locations, creating these mega hubs, eliminating, tour two in certain places. A lot of you guys have a lot of concerns, as well you should, in regards to what the fuck is going to happen. Listen, and y'all probably going to say, well, Miss K, bruh, what the hell? I don't know what to do. Shit. At this point, you still have people who are still trying to apply to get into the post office. And that's a problem in itself. Being an MHA, you're already on the inside. You're good. You know what I'm saying? You're good as long as we have work right now. Right now, technically, even though it's kind of slow, we still have work. I know for a lot of you guys, they've cut your hours and you only got 24 hours a week. Some places maybe 30. They don't want y'all to do no overtime, or they're sending you home. I get it because it's fucking hard. How the fuck can you pay some bills when you coming home with some measly ass little bullshit ass check? And now you're concerned with, am I going to get converted? Am I going to become a regular? Are they going to get rid of us first? Are they going to shut this building down? Are they going to send people away? Am I going to get a choice in being sent away? It's a lot. Let me break some shit down for y'all. Now, I don't want to sound cruel because you know I am, and I'm just rude, but whatever. I don't really want to. When you're an MHA, remember, you're not guaranteed a set day to work, a set time to work, set NS days, and you're only guaranteed 4 hours to work per our contract for MHAs. But in most cases, up until this point, a lot of you guys been getting 8 hours, you've been getting your 2 days, or you've been getting 1 day, you've been getting overtime. So everything's been lovely for you guys. And right now it's not because there's so much shit going on. But if for any reason your building has to be accessed and they're going to go ahead and say, well, we're accessing 75 people to this new mega super hub, whatever it is, you are the first ones to go. That's what it is. MHAs, anybody who's not a career employee will go first. Go mean they will tell you, you know what? We applaud you for your service. We really, really do. But we don't need you. That's just how it is. Because you're not guaranteed work. You're promised it. You're not guaranteed it. And in the case of any accessing of the building that you work at, they're not going to retain you. Now, there may be some cases where they may need 1 or 2, wherever they're possibly going to send people to, and you might get to go. But in most cases, you won't. They will let you go. And if you're a casual, which barely should be happening anymore because they technically got rid of casuals, you're not going either. They're going to let your ass go first, and then the fucking MHAs. But that's just the way it is. That's the way it happens, and it's in the contract of if you get access to another building. Now, let's just say y'all don't get access, right? Your building's not going to be accessed. Maybe they're going to change your building because since there are conversions going on, of the buildings, as I discussed previously, into regional processing distribution centers, maybe your building will become one of those, and they're going to get rid of certain equipment, certain machinery, and then they're going to move employees around and give them different bids or whatever, different times, because they might have eliminated two or two, or just simply because they're no longer going to have that particular section working and up anymore, and moving those craft employees to another section to work their same bid, but they were using MHAs. You're wondering, are they going to keep you? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on what the workforce at your particular location looks like, the numbers. So if they don't need one or two people, because maybe they dissolved two or two and then they went ahead and did a conversion of the building, and then they went ahead and gave those people who had bids in a particular section, they got rid of that particular section in the equipment, and now they have coverage everywhere. Do you think they need MHAs? Y'all think about it. But remember, they let you go based on seniority. So if you have seniority, and I don't want to hear it, you're going to probably tell me right now, and I already hear the shit, but Miss K, there's no seniority amongst MHAs. It's a fucking lie. They lie to y'all all the time. If there is no seniority amongst MHAs, why is it when you go look at your standing on the wall, it's numbered? You're number 10 or you're number 12. There's seniority. So when they begin to get rid of MHAs, they usually start from the bottom, which are the juniors. And the ones at the top are the ones who are going to get converted first. So if they need to convert 4 or 5 MHAs, if you're number 1, 2, and 3, baby, you in the running. That is the seniority list. Okay? The seniority list for MHAs is only for conversion. Technically, you have no seniority, but you do, but you don't. You get what I'm saying? So don't let people tell you, oh, there's no seniority. Yes, there is. Because that's how you get converted to become a career employee. Now, let's just say, hypothetically, well, it's not even hypothetically, right now this shit is going on. You're getting 24 hours a week as an MHA, and you were banging and getting 70, 80 hours a week because you had so much overtime up until now. And you're probably saying to yourself, sell this shit for the birds, dog. Like, I can't make money off of this. What am I going to do? Listen, Miss K can't tell you to stay, but Miss K can't tell you to go. You don't know what may or may not happen. I don't know your situation at your particular station, your particular plant, wherever you are. I don't know. You have to evaluate and do a self-assessment as far as what number you are in the seniority list to be converted. And also, is there going to be any, or have you heard of any talk of whatever's going on in your building as far as, sections closing, conversion of the building happening? Are they letting people go? At this point in the game, no one's getting really let go. They're just cutting hours. They're cutting hours for us career employees. They're cutting hours for you guys, for you mail handling assistants, for you PSEs. They're cutting hours. That does not mean they're letting you go. Now, I know for some of you, you're like, fuck it, I can't stay here, Miss K. I'm not making no bread, bro. I gotta go. If you gotta go, I suggest you go. Do it in a clean way. Just do a resignation so that your standing is good and you can always come back and apply to the post office, or you can go and apply for another federal position. At this point, it's very hard, for anyone to tell you what, which direction you need to take, where you need to go. Now, but you got to remember, because this booty dean ass bullshit ass contract passed with only 5,000 ballots that was sent in, and that shit kind of motherfucking suspect when you got over 100,000 motherfucking members. But I digress. Let me just, I'm sorry, I got upset for a minute. Even though it did pass and it needs to be ratified, it's in the ratification process. Remember, after it's ratified, they're going to do a mass conversion of MHAs based on your plant and the number of mail handlers that you currently have at that plant. So if you are on the seniority list for MHAs and you're probably in the first top 10, you're going to get converted. So if you want to hold on, because remember, once you become a career employee, you're guaranteed a job all the time. They just have to figure out where the hell you're going to go if anything happens. But I suggest, if you guys are on the list and you're within the top 10 and conversion is happening probably in the summer, I wouldn't go anywhere. If this is where you want to stay and this is where you want to work, then I suggest you stay. If you're not in the top 10 of your list of MHAs at your particular plant, you may need to figure out and see what's going to work for you. Do you want to stay here and stick it out and hold out and see whether or not if they're going to give you back your 40 plus hours? Or am I going to sit here and work and then all of a sudden one day they're going to tell me they don't need me and they let me go? This is a big decision I know a lot of you guys are going to have to make. And at this point, Miss K can't tell you shit, baby. Because, I ain't an MHA no more. Thank the Lord. I'm glad it happened before this bullshit happened. But I'm still a regular. And I'm still technically junior to a lot of them damn old timers. And they could bump me or, something could happen. I get excess and get sent to Timbuktu. Who the fuck knows? We are all in the same boat right now. But for my MHAs, I feel your pain because I understand where you're coming from and you're concerned. This is your livelihood. This is your money. And if you came here to make a career out of it, now you're feeling like your career is up in the air. But look, what can you do? To each his own. Sit down, think about it, make your own decision, and see where it takes you. If your decision says that I can't stay here anymore because I need to make money, nobody's going to fault you, baby. Do what the fuck you got to do for you and your own. If you feel like, hey, I'm number 5 on the list and conversion is coming, I'm just going to try to hold out, do that shit. Hold out. I would do it. Hold the fuck out. Yeah, the 24 hours a week is killing you, but once you become a regular, you're going to be guaranteed your 40. And you're still going to get a little bit of overtime. They trickle it into us. But you'll still be able to get it to help out. So, just wanted to address the concerns. I know some of you MHAs have. You're concerned about your monies, your shmonies, who ain't. You're concerned about your hours. You're concerned about if you even got a job. You're concerned about, why am I coming to this place and I'm barely getting 40 hours a week? I get it, boo. I get it. And your concern is when and where am I going to get converted? Because if I was a regular, I wouldn't have to be concerned. I get it. I understand all that. Trust me. I do. But you have to make a decision on your own. Look around, peep game in your building, find out what's going on. Hey, ask somebody if you next to being converted. Ask management, hey, when y'all finna convert? All right, we finna get converted. What's going on? But honestly, I think you guys are probably going to get converted in the summer. So just, if you're next in line, be patient. If you're not, make a decision that's going to work for you. Look, Miss K, I hate to see y'all leave the post office, but as long as you get money, baby, and making it, Miss K will be happy. Happy, happy, happy for y'all. So, until next time, my postal freaks, always remember, love and light. Peace.